This video we are going to see formulas and function in MS Excel, and this is especially for class 7 and 8. So let's go to MS Excel and then we will try doing all this. So this is our Excel worksheet where you can see there are rows and columns, and to apply these functions first we need to have an Excel worksheet. Let's say here I'm making one Excel worksheet with the name and then their roll number and then their marks in different subjects. Let's say science, then you have English, then you have, let's say, computer, and let's say total. Okay, now so we have few names like Amit, then Sumit, then let's say Rohit, etc, etc. And now their roll number is, let's say, D1 and then D2, let's say, and then D3 or whatever, and then their marks out of, let's say, 20, so their marks is, let's say, 19, and then 12, then 17. Same way in English they have 18, 16 and 8. Now in computer, let's say it is 19, 14, let's say 13. Now so to do the total we need to apply formula. Now let's say I'll increase the font size so that it will be clear to you. Now I'll make it slightly bigger. Okay, fine. Now I think it is easily readable to you. Now in this case, to get the total, I'll have a choice. I can either apply the formula or I can straight away using this auto sum function. So now let's apply the formula, like since we are learning formulas and functions. So for this we have formulas also and ready-made functions, so we'll be doing both. Now as you know, any formula begin with equal sign, and now we need to do the sum, so we need to use the cell addresses. So in this case, as you know, where it is in D3, same way it is in E3, then F3. So first thing is I can do D3 plus E3 plus F3. So as you can see, D, E and F, and this is row number 3. As you can see, it's been highlighted also with a particular color, blue, red and purple. So this is called function. Sorry, the formula. So we are applying the formula. So once we click on it, we'll get the answer. We'll get the answer that is nothing but the total of these 3 cells. So this is called function, but same thing we can achieve using formula function also. So I'm deleting it. So let's try with the function. So in Excel we have some ready-made functions. So to use those functions, again we'll have to use you can say a symbol called equal or equal sign, because every formula or function begin with equal sign. Now after this we have that ready-made formula is called sum. Okay, so there are many more formulas also, but this is most common. Now we will use a function with a name called sum. Now after the function, then we'll have to, within bracket we'll have to specify the values or the parameters. So in this case, in sum function, the good thing is we just need to do the sum of the n number of cells. So in this case, first we have to give the cell address of the cell from where we begin, and using colon symbol we have to give the cell address of the cell where we are ending. So in this case we should begin with D3 and end with F3. Need not to give each and every cell address, but only the first cell address and then last cell address. So here the first cell address is D3. So here we will type D3. Now using colon we can specify the range, that is called cell range. So this way we will learn about cell range also. Range means extreme left the first cell and the where it ends where the last cell address is. In this case it is F3. So only we need to give the first cell address of the range and the last cell address of that range. So in this case, it is D3 colon F3. Now you press enter, we'll get the same result. As you can see, now it is equal sum within bracket D3 colon F3. This way you can have any number of cells, only you need to give the first cell address and the last cell address. So this is called function. So we have already checked that how to apply function and formulas. Okay, now the good thing with this is we need not to apply this formula again and again, but just by simply dragging it we can continue. You must be thinking that again we have to apply for this particular row the same function with the cell address as D4 and then colon F4 and then for this D5 colon F5, but no, what we can do is this is called relative reference. So that we'll see in our next video. Here what we can do is simply, as you can see in the bottom right corner there's a green dot, and when I'm placing my cursor it is changing its shape. Okay, so you have to hold from there, not from here, but when I'm placing my cursor it changes its shape, it become a dark black color plus symbol. Now I have to press the mouse button and hold it and then drag it down. Once I'll drag it down till here and I just have to leave. And just simply by leaving, as I can see, it is giving me the total for this particular row and for this particular row. And you see how the formula is changing. Look at this. It is D4 colon F4. For this, it is called D5 colon F5. But I only applied this formula D3 colon F3 manually. But these two, simply by dragging, I've got these formulas. So this is called relative reference, where so this is quite useful. You just need to do for the first row, and for rest you just simply drag it. The formula will be automatically taking the relative reference and will do computation for you. So I hope with this small video you have come to know about how we need to apply functions and formula for any Excel worksheet to do all the simple calculation. So thank you very much.